doing? That's a squirrel. Yep. Not a chipmunk. Man, look at this lake. It's sitting right next to the hut. This is the lake hut lake. I don't know what it's called, but this is the lake that the hut has. Probably leeches in here, but don't know for a fact because can't see you down there. But we have a 7-mile day and we got to go up that SOB right there. So that's 4,800 feet. I don't know if that's actually the 4,800 peak, but on the other side there should be like 3 or 4 more peaks we got to go up. But that's it. It's Carter Dome. That's what we're going up today. So so I can't remember what day it is because I didn't look before I started this video. Let me check real quick. Yep, day 43. So there's gonna be rain most likely today at some point in our afternoon. So I'd like to get up, preferably over, but I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't mind if it's actually raining on the way up, but on the way down, definitely slows you down if it's when you're going down. It's that steep. To not have any wet rocks. If they glisten, I listen. So that's the agenda for today. It's only 7 miles, and then tomorrow will be 8 back into Gorham, and then that'll set us up for a Saturday start in the Whites. But depending on what the weather's going to do on Saturday, weekends aren't the best to go in the Whites either because there's a zillion people up there. So, all right, I'm going to get back on the trail. 30 minutes later, about halfway up or so. There's the hut down there, actually. So, that's the main hut. Right there, that's the bunkhouse, that's the bathroom, that's bunkhouse up there. That's the lake in front of it. That's what we went over yesterday. Zoom out on that. That's what we went over yesterday. We came up the other side of the Wildcat D. Not much of a view from this point, but there's still a few more peaks left today if the weather can hold out. Maybe I can get some nice views, but this is Carter here, I think. Carter Dome, I don't know which peak this is, but not the peak that you're looking at here, but the peak that I'm actually on. Cool. Little teeny trail off the trail. I didn't even say that it existed. I just saw it. I'm like, oh, yeah, it looks cool. It's like literally 15 feet. This is the view you get. Totally worth it. Sweet. What do we got here? We got Wild River Trail. We got the Wild River Cease. I don't know what that is. We got Zeta Pass. We got Carter Dome. We are going to Zeta Pass. 1 mile. I think there's some water somewhere down there as well. All right, let's get to it. This is all one-hand trekking pole stuff here. I actually feel pretty good today. Yesterday, after going up Wildcat D, it was fine going up Wildcat D, and then I got to the top and it was just my legs started acting funny, locking up, and the rest of the day was just like a paraplegic. It was weird. Zeta Pass. Yeah, it's not where we're going. We got to be on the AT, and they got a white blaze right there, so we don't want to go on a blue blaze. But yeah, the rest of the day, I was just locked up, could barely move. Didn't matter if I ate. I took ibuprofen, which was probably stupid because it wasn't the issue, but ultimately I think the issue ended up being that I was dehydrated and needed some electrolytes. And I knew I was dehydrated because I wasn't drinking. I wasn't eating because if I ate protein, it dehydrates you more. There's just no water until I got to the other side. And it was like near the bottom. So once I got down there, I sat down, got some water, and I put some electrolytes in there. And then, I mean, it was almost immediately I had energy and my legs stopped hurting. So without the electrolytes, you can't get the energy into the cell, from my understanding. So that appeared to be the issue. So today, carrying a little bit more water up this mountain, across this mountain, even though there's water probably in about a mile or so. And I'm going to start taking a look at that going forward as well, because I didn't like the way I felt. It's just, you can't move, you know. It's like probably going like a half a mile an hour or something like that. Still got it done, but yeah. I like this part of the trail. This is like just, I know some people are probably, you know, going to think that everything south of the Whites is going to be boring, but kind of looking forward to a little bit more flatter trail, a little bit making more miles, seeing more wildlife possibly, but yeah, so this is already a 4-minute recording here, but I like to bring part of the trail to you, and this is pretty easy stuff here, so I can do it with one hand on the trekking pole. Don't even really need a trekking pole for this. Maybe for that, but all right, there we go. All right, what do we got up here? Well, about to go down, so I'm gonna put the trekking poles, or put the camera away, because I can't really go down that holding the camera. So we'll check in later.
I live in Dover. About 2 hours.
Dover.
Down on the seacoast.
Oh, gotcha.
I used to live in Dover. Finished up for the week.
Bad day to be in the presidentials. Covered in a cloud. I think that's like Washington and Madison's over here. Bad day to be up there. I'm glad I'm not up there. Here's home tonight, Imp campsite. 0.3 on a blue blaze. Typical. Probably downhill too, watch. Oh, just in my tent. It's pretty early actually. I already had dinner. A little over 7 point something miles today. It's very hard. It's hard to tell because I'm actually off trail technically on a blue blaze, so mileage is off a little bit. But tomorrow's roughly about an 8-mile day to get back into Gorham. Frosty's gonna leave out early for 4:30 in the morning. I'm not. I'll probably leave about 6:37 like I normally do, probably 7. and he's got to get to the post office, so where they close. And then the weather holds out. We're gonna start the presidential range starting Saturday, assuming the weather holds out. I hope it does, because I don't want to take a couple. I don't want to take any more zeros if I can. Just had 2 zeros. So yeah, I wouldn't. I mean, I want to take zeros down the road, but I don't want to take another zero in Gorham. But so that's the agenda. Tomorrow's Friday. We'll be heading back into Gorham. So, and then Saturday, get shuttled off to pick up Notch, and hopefully start to Mount Madison. So, all right. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and edit this video and get it ready for upload.